Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my review for this week's episode of The Walking Dead, the mid-season premiere. It was amazing, mind-blowing. Every single thing that you can think of that could happen in this episode happened, and then some more. Like, it was amazing. It was amazing. The episode starts kind of like where we left off with Daryl, Abraham and Sasha meeting Negan's group. I gonna be honest, if you watch my reaction and if you think, oh my god, what's she acting like that, I didn't watch the first 4 minutes that was released like a couple days ago. I didn't watch it because I didn't have time, not because I didn't want it, but I didn't have time to record my review, my reaction to those first minutes. I don't know if that part where Daryl blows up everything actually was on those 4 minutes. I don't know, but honestly, I didn't saw that one coming. I actually thought that either the guy was going to kill someone right there, or he was just going to decide not to kill anyone and just go with them to Alexandria, and that they were gonna meet there, and on top of Alexandria be run over by so many walkers, they're gonna have the threat of Negan. I thought that was going to be the end, but it didn't. Daryl somehow killed that guy without making any noise and without the whole group knowing what the hell was happening in the back. He killed him and blow all the group apart. I honestly, when that thing blow, I was, what the hell happened? I mean, did they drop gasoline and I didn't know what the hell happened until I saw Daryl with the bazooka. I don't know what is it called, but I don't know. And I honestly, I was in shock. I was in shock. I thought that scene, I thought, if that's what they are giving us in the beginning of the episode, how are they gonna top that? And they did top that with all the rest of the scenes that coming up. I love that Rick plans didn't actually fall through. I don't know where he wanted to go. I mean, I think he got out, and I don't know, maybe in the previous episode he explained where he was going, but honestly, I thought that they were just walking and walking and not having like an idea where to go. Sam, I mean, why they had to kill the kid? He was traumatized for what happened. He wasn't made for this world, and you can understand the kid, you know, but at the same time, I didn't thought they were gonna kill him and that they were gonna be so graphic at showing us how this kid was gonna be killed. And then with Jesse dying, I didn't remember Jesse's name. I was so excited in watching the episode that I didn't even remember her name. Now I remember it's Jesse. I actually didn't thought that they were gonna kill her so soon, because Rick and Jesse kind of had a thing, and now I guess Rick can have a thing with Michonne, like we all wanted since, I don't know, since forever. So the thing is that he made the choice to cut Jesse's hand, so what is his name, to Carl, to get free, and then run. That kid, it doesn't even matter that his entire family got killed. He was just looking for a reason, whatever reason it was, to kill Carl. Because, I don't know, that kid was insane. And I'm glad that Michonne actually killed him, because it was so pointless. His storyline was so pointless. He was always mad. And I get that teenagers are like that, but come on. I mean, they were trying to get out. And at that moment, it wasn't Carl's fault that his mom and his little brother actually died. So I'm glad that he's dead. Then in that part we see Carl gets shot. I knew from the comics, from spoilers, because they're everywhere. Even though I try to avoid them, you get spoiled. So when I was watching the episode, I didn't knew that Carl was going to get shot. I knew that Carl somehow loses his eye, but I didn't know how it was going to happen or when it was going to happen. So it was a completely shock for me that it actually happened in this event. I thought that we were going to see that maybe that the fact that he loses his eyes was going to be more like something they had to do with Negan. I didn't thought that it was going to be right now. So it was a shocking moment for me because I wasn't expecting, just like in the beginning of the episode with the band, I wasn't expecting this at all. But I was glad that that didn't got spoiled for the episode. I guess if I have read the entire description of the episode, which I never do, I guess that I will have known, but I didn't, and it was amazing, even though I knew that he was somehow gonna lose his eye. I think they tied up that perfectly. I don't know if that's the way it works on the comics. You guys let me know on the comment section below if that happens on the comics, like that, like how it was like this, like Ron shooting at him, if that was the way he loses his eye on the comics, because I don't know, and I have like intentions of reading the comics. I just don't have the time to read them, even though I have links to actually read them on my phone. I can't. I don't have time, honestly. But it was amazing. It was amazing, and the way that Rick picked up Carl, just like he did on season 2, I think, when Carl gets shot on his stomach and they meet for the first time, Herschel's farm and Herschel and all his family. It was just like that, and the love that Rick has for his son is just amazing. He was carrying him, not knowing that maybe Carl was already going to be dead, because he didn't check the pulse. He just picked him up and started running. Michonne started, clearing the path so they can get. I think they can get to the infirmary. I think that was their priority. What an amazing... I mean, if you guys... It's not that this show is about ships, because this show is, like, not about that. But how can you not know that Rick and Michonne are perfect for each other? Because the love that both of them have for Carl and for Judith is amazing. The way Michonne understands where Rick is coming from is amazing. So that's that part with Carl, and the whole scene with Carl getting to the infirmary was amazing. I think that it was very well done. Like I say, I didn't expect it. Leaving that a little bit aside, we also have scenes with the wolf guy and the doctor. I do not remember the name of her, but we have scenes with those two, and the scenes that they had, they were a little bit slow, I was like kind of bored when they were doing that, showing us that scenes, but I think that those scenes were meant for us to understand that even though Morgan, and I've been on the Morgan is kind of crazy boat for like forever, because I think that I'm like Rick, that if you have to kill someone, you have to do it. People don't change. And this entire episode, even though it was insane and action-packed and everything, it actually proved to us that people can change. That when you're with a group of people that are different of what you think, you may start thinking like them. Whether if it's a good thing or a bad thing, you can adapt and start going with the flow of that group. The same thing happened to that wolf guy, because he said himself that he is very selfish, and that he knew that probably all his people were gonna die, but he needed the medicine, so he made everyone get in. Even though it was the result of that was everyone being murdered by the Alexandrias, and by Rick later on. But in this episode, when he actually goes back and save her, I think that he noticed that he might, even though he believes that he doesn't change and that he already is like that, or that he can change the doctor, he actually did change. All the actions that either Morgan or that doctor did to him, it impacted him, you know, because he really easily could have killed the girl and used her as a shield to get out of Alexandria, and he didn't. So this proved the point, at least Morgan's point, that people actually can change. I wasn't expecting that. Another person who actually has also changed is Rick. Because Rick, when he gets Carl to the infirmary and everything to get him patched up and everything, he was so mad, he was so disappointed, and he was so angry that he just took his axe and went out and started killing everyone. Michonne wanted to go right away with him, but she knew that she needed to stay with Carl. So this action, the action of Rick just going out there and start killing everybody, I don't think he had the idea of actually going outside and kill every single walker. I just think that that plan just came out of him just being mad. But I'm glad that he did, because when Rick goes out and then Michonne follows him and then everybody else starts, I mean, everyone changed and everyone became one. That's what I love the most, because the Alexandrias understood that they needed to fight in order to survive, that there was no way out. Honestly, there was no way out. The only way for them to get Alexandria back and be a safe place, it was if then can get out, kill every single one of the walkers, and if they die, well, they die, but they did something good. They take one or two or more walkers with them. So I think that that action, the action of Rick doing that, really changed everyone. Everyone, not just the Alexandria, but the people, his people, Rick's group, because they honestly start believing that these people could change, and they also got a little bit of their humanity back, especially Rick, because Rick didn't believe in these people. But when he saw and started fighting with them, knowing that they are not good at that, but they didn't care, they were gonna go and die just to get Alexandria back. And I think that proved to Rick that these people can change for the good, and they can make a really strong group and get Alexandria. At that moment was amazing. I couldn't believe that, even though Rick did this out of something that is in his mind, like doing something crazy, and I don't think he planned that, but the fact that he didn't and everyone followed, I mean, that was the most epic thing on the episode, honestly. Then we have another storyline with, well, short storyline actually, with Glenn, Enid, Maggie, and then Abraham, Daryl, and Sasha getting back to Alexandria. So the group is finally back after 9 episodes. Well, the thing is that Glenn didn't actually had a great idea on what to do to save Maggie. He just wanted to get Enid to that, to where Maggie was, so they can jump out of Alexandria and get out. And Glenn was ready to sacrifice himself. There wasn't any dumpster for him to get under. I was screaming because I thought, oh my god, he made us go through all that shit of not knowing if he was dead or alive just to have him killed so right away. I actually thought that he was gonna get killed, and he's the luckiest motherfucker alive, because it was just the right timing for Abraham to get there and to actually shoot all the walkers around him and don't shoot him. He's like the luckiest motherfucker alive, honestly. But it was amazing. It was amazing that Glenn always tries to sacrifice himself for Maggie and for his people, you know, because he is a true believer that that place, Alexandria, was needed to be a safe place. So I think I have covered pretty much the entire episode. The deaths, Sam, Jesse, and Ron dying. I mean, I'm sad for them because I actually liked Sam, and I actually liked Jesse a little bit, just a little bit. But I mean, they're gone. What can you do? It's not. I mean, if they have killed one of the main characters, then I will be pissed. At least they didn't do it. Yeah, if you have any thoughts on what happened on the episode, let me know in the comments below so we can talk about The Walking Dead. I love The Walking Dead. I'm so glad that they are back. So yeah, let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the episode, what you think could have happened, if you want it to be a little bit different, or if you actually believe that this episode was amazing. I think this is one of the most amazing episode of The Walking Dead. So yeah, let me know on the comments below. I'll also subscribe. There's gonna be a link right there so you guys can subscribe. I will do reaction videos and review videos for The Walking Dead for like the entire season 6 and season 7 and everything. I love The Walking Dead. I will continue watching, so expect that. Please subscribe. Like I said, all my videos will be posted as soon as I get the chance to edit and everything. They're all gonna be posted. I'll be doing tomorrow a video prediction and promo breakdown for The Walking Dead, so subscribe for that too, so you can watch that tomorrow, Monday night, because I don't do like, yeah, tomorrow night, just because, you know. So yeah, if I forgot something, I think I forgot talking about Gabriel, which I honestly now I like him a little better because he actually did also change. This episode should have been called Change, because they all did. I mean, the Alexandrias understood and did what Rick was asking them to do, and Rick's group actually understood that this place, the Alexandria, was a safe place and they needed to get that back. And Gabriel also changed because he said, God is helping us. God is giving us the courage to continue doing his job, and we have to sadly not kill, because the walkers are already dead, so but to actually get Alexandria back. And he inspired a lot of people to. I like Gabriel a lot too, so yeah, so that's it. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. If I am, let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna stop talking, because if not, I'm gonna keep talking and talking, and yeah, it's not good. I don't want to make too long videos, and this video is gonna be it's probably gonna be really long. But yeah, whatever. I don't. Yeah, that's just who I am. Mwah! Thank you guys. I'll see you tomorrow, Monday, for my video predictions, and with reviews and reactions next Sunday for The Walking Dead. Bye, guys.